The availability heuristic is a cognitive bias that influences decision-making by relying on the ease with which specific examples or instances come to mind. In other words, people tend to judge the likelihood of events based on how easily they can recall similar events or instances from memory. If something is more readily available in memory, it is often perceived as more frequent or likely to occur. Here's how the availability heuristic works in practice. Memory accessibility. Events or information that are more vivid, recent, emotionally charged, or personally relevant are more likely to be easily recalled from memory. As a result, people tend to overestimate the likelihood of such events occurring. Media influence. News stories, social media posts, and other forms of media can influence the availability of information in people's minds. If a particular type of event receives extensive media coverage, it may lead individuals to overestimate the frequency or probability of similar events happening. Personal experience. People often rely on their own experiences to assess the likelihood of future events. If someone has personally encountered a rare event or situation, they may perceive it as more common than it actually is. Social influence. Discussions with others and exposure to opinions within one's social circle can also shape the availability of information. If people frequently hear about certain events or situations from their peers, they may be more likely to consider them as common or likely to occur. The availability heuristic can lead to biases in judgment and decision-making. For example, individuals may overestimate the likelihood of rare but highly publicized events, for example, plane crashes, terrorist attacks, while underestimating the probability of more mundane events that receive less attention, for example, car accidents, food poisoning. To mitigate the influence of the availability heuristic, it's important to consider a broader range of information and sources when making decisions. Critical thinking, seeking out diverse perspectives, and examining statistical data can help counteract the biases associated with the availability heuristic.